Once you have your watershed delineated, now it's time to create your professional map. What I'm going to do is create a professional map and publish it as a PDF. So you already know how to do that. I'm going to go under Insert and insert a layout. A layout is going to be in letter and it will pop up right over here. Okay, so if I go under Map Frames, I can create a box over here that gives me my layout. There we go. Okay, so this layout, you can make it smaller or larger. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller over here. And then I'm going to add different features to it. North arrow, scale bar, legend, so on and so forth. For example, a north arrow, and you can customize the north arrow to look however you want to. I'm going to add scale to my map over here. This time I'm going to use different types of scale over here. What else? I'm going to add legend to my map over here. The legend is not very readable right now, so what I'm going to do is to add a background to it. If you right click on your legend and select properties, go under display, and then I want its background to be, let's say, white, and this would be the background of my Legends area. You can actually play with it to make sure that it only, instead of having two columns of legend, you have only one column of legend. This would be under rearrangement or spacing, word wrapping. You can play with the legend over here to configure it as you want to. I will let you do all that when you are trying to create that. I'm going to add a text box on top of my legend. And I'm going to write some text and then come back and show you the result. All right, as you can see, I added the name for this map. It's Silver Creek Watershed, Minnesota. I added the area of the watershed, length of Silver Creek, and also the average slope that I calculated. You can have the slope showing up over here as well, or you can remove it depending on how you want to do it. If you add it, it would be more visual to see the variations of the slope in the watershed as well. And the last step would be publishing this as a PDF. You can click on layout and publish your map as a PDF.